Hello and welcome. My name is Thomas, and this is Know It All Haven, your favorite place for fascinating facts and scientific wonders from the ancient world and beyond. Today, we set sail into the history of the Phoenicians, a people often overshadowed by their more famous neighbors like the Egyptians, Greeks, or Romans. Yet the Phoenicians were masters of the sea, commerce, and craftsmanship, and their legacy still impacts our world today. The Phoenician homeland was located in what is now Lebanon and parts of Syria. Unlike centralized empires, Phoenicia was a collection of independent city-states. These cities, such as Tyre, Sidon, Byblos, Beirut, Akko, Arwood, and Ugarit, operated autonomously, sometimes cooperating and at other times competing with one another. What united them was a shared devotion to the sea, trade, and craftsmanship. The origin of the Phoenicians is wrapped in legend and history. Biblical tradition traces them back to Canaan, the grandson of Noah. Other accounts suggest they migrated from the Persian Gulf. However, archaeological evidence points to their emergence in the region around the early 3rd millennium BC, where they gradually developed a unique and influential civilization. The name Phoenician comes from the Greek word phoenix, which referred to the rich purple-red dye they produced. This dye came from the murex sea snail, which secreted a substance that turned vivid purple or crimson. Producing just 1 gram of this dye required over 50 kilograms of snails, making it incredibly expensive. As a result, purple garments became a symbol of wealth and royalty, worn by kings and emperors from Assyria to Rome. To meet the growing demand for luxury goods, the Phoenicians became expert shipbuilders and navigators. As early as 3000 BC, they constructed seaworthy vessels using the timber from their forested homeland. These ships had rounded hulls and were sealed with bitumen or tar to ensure watertightness. Their maritime skills enabled them to travel as far west as the Strait of Gibraltar, and some theories even suggest they might have reached the Americas, possibly the coast of Brazil, though there's no conclusive evidence. Along their routes, they established colonies on islands like Cyprus, Malta, Sicily, Sardinia, and Corsica, and along the Iberian Peninsula. Their most famous colony was Carthage, near modern Tunis, which became a powerful city in its own right, rivaling Rome and giving birth to later great cities like Barcelona. The Phoenicians' naval expertise gave them political leverage. River-based empires like Egypt and Assyria, which feared the open sea, formed alliances with the Phoenicians. In exchange for some autonomy, port cities like Tyre and Sidon provided these empires with naval support and essential goods like copper, tin, and silver. This strategy helped the Phoenicians prosper while avoiding conflicts with more powerful military states. But perhaps their most significant contribution to the world was their invention of the alphabet. In the second half of the 2nd millennium BC, the Phoenicians developed a writing system with 22 consonantal letters. When Greek traders adopted the system and added vowels, it became the basis of the Latin alphabet we use today. The oldest known example of Phoenician writing is the Nora stone found in Sardinia, which commemorates a military leader named Milcadon. The Phoenicians also introduced the keel to ship design, improving stability and maneuverability. Their warships featured rams for naval battles, showcasing their innovation in naval warfare. Beyond the sea, their creativity extended to commerce and daily life. They were among the first to use money in trade and helped spread the concept throughout the Mediterranean. They also pioneered early forms of cashless transactions using clay accounting tablets. The Phoenicians were skilled metalworkers and were among the first to mint bronze coins. They invented soap by mixing fat, ash, and sand, primarily for washing clothes. They also mastered glassmaking, producing decorative items and everyday objects like mirrors. Naturally, as traders, they sold these goods far and wide. The Phoenicians may not have built great pyramids or colossal statues, but their genius lies in their practical inventions and cultural diffusion. Through their ships, goods, and language, they connected civilizations and helped lay the foundations of the modern world. Thanks for sailing through history with us today. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of the Phoenicians, be sure to subscribe to Know It All Haven, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions. See you next time.